Well, in this date, 1988, the historic heat wave and drought rolled on. We were really peaking at that time, and most places in our viewing area in June of '88 had 2/10 of an inch of rain or less. Extremely dry. Now, the National Weather Service co-op station in Kentland measured 4/500ths of an inch of rain for June 1988. It was that data that proved how bad the drought really was, and it was that 4/500ths that led to $6 million in federal assistance being given to farmers in that region. Thus today, that observation sheet is still called the $6 million form. Today, it's anything but droughty. It's warm and sticky, but there's a lot of severe weather south and east of here. We've had a lot of wind damage just southwest of Bloomington, Indiana, down towards Louisville. Several little bows developing here, and all these have wind damage with them. There are a lot of warnings, and there are a lot of severe thunderstorm watches just south and southeast of here. Even some tornado warnings near Terre Haute. You can see where Crawfordsville is. That's staying south of here. It's moving that way. But for us, we're fine Lafayette, Crawfordsville, Kokomo, but there is a thunderstorm up here in northern Jasper County that's pumping out the rain. You can see some of the lightning with it moving into Medaryville right now. So slowly moving to Pulaski County and also bring a little rain to parts of northern White County. Also a little thunder shower here near Denver, moving eastward towards Wabash County. But we're watching Illinois. There's a pretty good cluster of severe storms here near St. Louis and a few storms trying to get going to the west here near a cold front, at least a weak cold front. So still can't rule out a few storms this evening and an isolated severe threat. I think the main widespread severe threat, though, will be south and east of us. But it's still pretty sticky, but the clouds have kept it from getting too out of control today with the temperature. 82 Lafayette, 82 Fowler, but only 72 Rensselaer, and it's 78 degrees at Logansport, though it's quite humid. So still some scattered storms possible this evening, tonight, a few developing tomorrow afternoon, evening, and a few even right into the early part of the week and into Saturday. Isolated severe, nothing widespread, then turning a little cooler and less humid gradually before it heats up with severe threat next week. 85 to 90 tomorrow, still rather humid, even though the wind will shift to the northwest. And notice the heat index still a little bit high. Notice at noon it's 81, it'll feel like 85, and it'll feel like 92 at 4 with 88 degrees. On Futurecast, notice a few little scattered storms around this evening tonight. And then tomorrow we're fine early, but notice in the afternoon, that's 11 a.m., this is noon, a few little scattered storms pop, isolated severe, and even a few little scattered storms into Friday, and you got it, a few scattered storms even into Saturday. Nothing widespread severe, but I wouldn't rule out an isolated damaging gust or very isolated hailer out of any of those. But nothing big. 83 Friday, 80 on Saturday. Sunday looks dry at 80, 83 Monday. And then next week it starts to get a little bit more active. It starts to get hotter again. And right on the periphery of a heat wave, you got it, clusters of storms. Yeah, it could get active again with severe weather threats. So this is becoming a wet, active summer. Warm, but not excessively hot thus far.
All right, we're making up for last year then.
We are,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, Chad, thanks.
Sure.
Thanks, Chad. Up next, the professional football world is being rocked by a murder investigation that